Hi, welcome to a fall edition of Heart of Gold. I am Paul Chartier. We have guest Jessie Bowman, the race director of the PTA 5K, her daughter Caitlin, and Audrey Yates, who is a coach for the upcoming 5K. Welcome.
Thank you.
I know what a 5K is, and as the race director, tell everybody why the PTA 5K is so special.
The PTA 5K actually started, this is its 6th year, and it's the 16th District PTA's Healthy Lifestyle event that joins our community together to support Fayette County Public School students, enrich education, and promote a healthier community. And so we like to get our students and our families and community active because we believe that healthy students and healthy habits create improved academics, and it's also a great fundraiser for a great cause.
So other than sweating for 3 miles, there's nothing wrong with this, is there?
No.
And Caitlin, are you a runner?
I don't really like running,
Okay.
but I like to do it for the benefit of the schools, and it's just kind of fun if you run with your friends and your families.
I could not stand running as a kid, and after college I had to find something, so I started running, and I love it now. In my morning run today, it just gives you a feel, so someday I hope that you fall in love with running. And Audrey, you're the coach.
I am.
Or a coach or the coach?
I am there in partnership with another coach as well,
Okay, who's the other coach?
Angela Stark.
And how did you get roped into this?
Nice volunteers. Yes, an opportunity to volunteer and to help support a great cause.
Yes, and what's your running background?
So I've been running since probably the past 5 years now. I do it probably just at a self-pace. I wouldn't say I'm an avid, marathoner, but I do it where I enjoy it. And
how did that translate into what you're offering the kids or the adults as well?
It's actually a combination of both. And so what we do is we advocate for giving people an opportunity to give it a try. We get people from all skill levels where they may be just starting off. It's great to see the kids come out and join us where they're in the midst of just lacing up their shoes and going, okay, ready, set, go, and we start the timer and we just kind of just root each other on throughout the course.
And crossing the finish line is the big thing, whether you run the whole thing or not. It doesn't matter as long as you finish. And then maybe next year, run more and just keep it up.
Absolutely.
Where is the race this year and what date?
This year the race is on Sunday, December 4th at Keeneland. This is a new venue for us. In previous years it's been at Coldstream Park, and we've outgrown it, which is a great
That's good.
A great problem to have. So, and we're excited to have it at Keeneland. We have a beautiful course, and we're excited for the new date and the new venue.
It might be a little hilly out there, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some hills in your neighborhood. You say you've outgrown Coldstream. How many numbers did you have there, and what do you expect this year?
Last year we had 1,400 runners.
Good.
And on race day we had approximately 3,000 people.
Oh my gosh.
So we had the runners and all the fans had to cheer them on, and we literally cheer everyone from the first person that crosses the finish line to the very last person. And so this year we're hoping for 2,500 runners, and who knows how many spectators. It's a fun day. It's not just the 1 mile fun run and the 5K. We have a great family fun zone full of activities with our community partners. So YMCA of Central Kentucky is always there with fun activities for all ages, and Remix Education has their big inflatable obstacle courses. Hamster balls, so kids are pushing each other back and forth, and so they're running off energy and getting sweaty before they run, and then they still have energy to run, and then they still have energy after they run to play.
But I've got to ask you, is it limited just to kids, the hamster ball?
No, actually last year we did have adults.
Because we could have a little competition. So for everybody that runs, what do they get?
Well, with your paid PTA 5K registration, you receive a race t-shirt, and then the free training programs are provided, and that's in partnership with
Maybe do they get one of those too?
They do. We have 2 training programs. We have the Kids Marathon program, and that's specifically designed for elementary age students, and they will log 25.2 miles in the 9 weeks leading up to the event. And then on race day, they'll run the last mile of the marathon. So whenever they cross the finish line after the 1 mile fun run, they will receive the marathon finisher's medal.
That's a great idea.
It is.
That's the kind of marathon I would love to run.
Exactly.
And Audrey, in your running, how do you get the kids? I mean, what's your training method? Is it kind of building a little bit? Does each of them keep a log? I mean, how do you get that going with everybody?
Sure. As part of the training effort, we walk in and say, hey, this is what we're going to do for today. So typically we'll self-pace it to say we're going to do a minute walk, we're going to do a minute run. Other instructions may be today we're going to do hill training. So we provide them that background information to start off with, and as I said, we're encouragers of each other. So as we're on there, we're rooting for each other, saying we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. And these kids tend to be very energetic. It's hard to believe during around the evening time they still have all this energy to run off, but they're out there having a great time.
Where do you train?
So currently we train at Sandersville Elementary. There's a track there that's in the back of the school that we've utilized. It provides some lighted area as well for us for in the evening time, and we just use that as an opportunity to engage, to kind of root each other on.
And for any kids that are kind of lagging behind, as long as they compete and participate, they're out there doing it instead of doing this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, the star of the program, Caitlin. How long have you been running?
I've done the 5K for 5 years so far. It's a great program. Like, the training has helped me kind of grasp how the accurate way to run instead of just going for it. And it's helped me kind of build my endurance for because there are going to be hills. And this past week we actually just did hills. And it was pretty inspiring, I guess.
And how big is the group that you run with when you do the group run?
There's about 15 of us that run.
And is that kind of the normal size of group that you're coaching? Okay.
It is.
And as you've done the previous 5 runs, do you keep your medal?
No.
You need to start keeping your medals.
Yeah.
And on the back with a Sharpie, you write your time. So when you're your mom's age, you've got all your medals and you can tell how much you've progressed. A deal?
Deal.
Is there a website people can go to log on to find out more information about the run?
Absolutely. It's www.pta5k.com. And you can register online. At the website, there's lots of information and pictures from previous year's events. It has information about our training locations because we do offer it at Sandersville Elementary, and we also have training groups at Pleasant Ridge Park in Hamburg and Wellington Park and Stonewall Elementary. So, and they're offered on different days, different times to try to meet people where they are, what works best with their family schedule. So for us, we train at Sandersville Elementary.
And you train at what time at night?
6 o'clock.
When you're not running or training, what are you normally doing at 6 o'clock at night?
Most of the time homework probably, and then just maybe watching a little bit of TV, but I mean every kid's guilty of that.
You can confess to me. I'm not judging. Have you found that during the training season, you're a lot better at time management and scheduling everything than not training?
Yeah, I found that because I try to do my homework before we go, and then after I'll come home and take a shower.
Thank you. And after you run, do you feel more relaxed that you want to do some homework, or are you kind of wound up?
Yeah, I'm kind of more relaxed because at the end we kind of do like a little last-minute stretch just to kind of relax our muscles, and it feels nice after.
I think every answer was predictable because that's how I feel when I get done. And for kids that can be kind of energetic, I think to get them out running or doing something, and then they're calmed down in the time management. So everything that you've said and the impact that it has on school, good for you for coming up with the right answers.
Thank you.
About the run again, the date is what?
It is
December?
Sunday, December 4th at Keeneland.
And what time is the run?
The registration and family fun zone opens at noon. The 1 mile fun run starts at 1:30. The 5K starts at 2:30, and then our award ceremony immediately follows at 3:30.
And that's a great venue. And Audrey, have you run out at Keeneland before?
I have.
And what do you think about the venue?
It is challenging.
When you train the kids, what are some of your methods? Are you doing speed work, walking, running only? How does that work?
Right, so it alternates depending on the week. So we basically have a week schedule that brings us all the way up to day of race day. And so with Angela and I, we both pick a week and we say, oh, this is what it tells us to do for the week. And so it tells us self-explanatory to say, we're going to do 1 minute run, 1 minute walk, or we might do hills, or we might do speed. It just depends on the schedule.
And with some of the kids, I'm sure, or I would believe that some of the kids are not runners, so you have to be patient.
Absolutely.
And non-yelling. maybe a little bit of encouragement.
Yes, definitely.
Good. In the last couple minutes, invite people to run or invite people to go to the website, and what will they get from that event and by participating in the PTA 5K?
The PTA 5K is a run for education. And so you're not only getting moving, you lace up your shoes and you head outdoors, you're supporting students and the education, and you're running for a great cause. And so race day is all about just family fun activity. It's exciting to see these moms and dads cheering on their kids throughout the course, and especially when they're coming down that to the finish line. We have an amazing DJ that he should be a cheerleader. He's amazing. And the music gets everyone excited. The activities, we have healthy snack vendors, or not vendors, Noodles and Company. Better Bites has healthy snacks for our runners and the spectators. So it's more than just a healthy event. We're promoting healthy nutrition, fun options, hula hooping and jump roping. We have those activities, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to run. We just want to get you moving, get your heart rate up, and just to know that the money from your entry fee goes directly back to Fayette County Public School students.
So it's benefiting students by getting the funds and impacting their education, but it's benefiting the students by getting them out of the house, getting some fresh air, and for all the kids doing it, good for you, and all the students just like you. I mean, we've seen the inactivity of today's, not just kids, but everybody doing this, and to get people out of the home. Cheers to you for getting this going. It's going to be a great event.
Thank you.
Jesse, thank you very much. I look forward to it. Caitlin, nice to meet you.
You too.
And congratulations. I can't wait to see you on the race day. And Audrey, thank you for your patience and your talents to help corral these kids. I can't wait to see them on race day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm Paul Chartier. Log into the PTA website. Get out there and have a good Sunday with us. And look forward to seeing you out there. I'm Paul Chartier. We'll see you next time on Heart of Gold.